In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the new updated headphones from Meze Audio, being the second generation Liric. Now, I did also cover the original Liric headphones and many other high-end headphones, and some of you are familiar with this, but if you're not, if you're new here just checking these out, I don't go about my audio products or high-end audio products as an audiophile. I'm just a lover of good sound, music, and gaming, and when I talk about high-end headphones, I'm still focusing primarily on gaming, and I'll sprinkle a little bit of music in there. But as always, my main goal, heck, with every product, but especially with high-end audiophile product, I like to keep that relatable consumer, just lover of good sound. There's tons of great audiophile channels out there that are probably covering these as well. But again, I just want to keep it simplified for us that just appreciate good sound. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at what you get in your box. And to no surprise, you get an absolute phenomenal unboxing experience with Meze products. No different here. Your headphones are also stored in that hard travel case inside. You're also going to get the included 4.4 hand braided copper cable and then your standard rubber 3.5 cable. And of course, your headphones. Now, I usually kick my audio reviews off with comfort, but I want to start off with giving you a look over of the Meze Liric Generation 2s. They are absolutely gorgeous. You're using Macassar wood. It just has such a nice character to it. You actually look online and they make a lot of acoustic guitars with this kind of wood. On the back of the ear cups, you're going to see L and R with that Liric type of font. It's going to say made by Meze and then powered by Renardo. And then as far as your adjustable tension brackets, you can see they're copper. You got the little Meze logo there. And then right on top of the headband, you can see they say Liric. And I really like the paint finish and tone on this headphone. Going right along with that classy wood, you got that black splatter on it right there. Just got a really nice combination. I just want to sit here and stare at this headphone. It is so gorgeous. So let's go on and get into the comfort. I want to kick it off with the weight of these headphones. Now, I have the cable attached here, but we're going to get 428 grams. And I got a couple other headphones just to compare it up to. We have the Meze Empyrean 2s here. Let me get them balanced there. We're getting 456 grams. And then I also have the Meze 99 Classics. I do have wiki cushions on these, and we're getting 318 grams. And as far as adjustability, same as we've seen before, your ear cups can spin all the way around. Again, you have those tension rods right on the side, really hold their position pretty nice. And then your ear cups go in and out as well. Now, as far as the ear pads, super soft and plush. As you see, they are pleather outside and on top, but inside you have that Alcantara type of material, and these are simply magnetized on. Now, one thing I'm not very fond of, and it's so mild, I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up, but you can see the ear cup to the plastic bracket. You can see it starting to separate a little bit, and you see that glue kind of stretching out. And it's in multiple different spots on each ear cushion. So it's not so much the look, but really longevity. Is that going to get worse over time? Now, the headband is incredibly soft. And as you see, you got that T cut out right there. So you're not going to get those pressure points right in the middle of your head. It is incredibly cozy. And we compile all that we just talked about as far as the comfort and adjustability of this headphone. When you take it and put it on your head, I mean, it is incredibly stinking cozy, hands down. You would think the ear cups, since you got that pleather or leather material, whatever it is on the outside and the top, that your ears will get pretty spicy. But with that Alcantara inside right there, it truly lets them breathe a little bit. I used them for very long gaming sessions, and I never caught myself being like, ah, man, my ears are getting moist or really sweaty. No joke, like this headphone all the way around is incredibly stinking cozy. And right in line with the amazing comfort is the build of this headphone. It is built incredibly solid. Again, you can stretch it out, twist it up. I don't get worried with it because you got all that flexibility and movement right here. All the components are very solid. The one flaw in the build department that I, again, noticed is as far as that glue separation on the ear pads. Again, right in line with the looks and comfort. It just feels incredibly premium. The Meze Liric 2s are using planar magnetic drivers with a frequency range of 4 to 92,000 hertz with 61 ohms. Not too hard to drive, but as far as my test, I was using them on the i5 Zen stack, as I do with just about all of my headphones. Now, before we dive deeper into the sound and talk about my experience and the profile and everything, I want to show you something on these drivers. Meze implemented a new QWRM, which is the quarter wavelength resonator mask. That is a metal plate that strategically covers select openings of the drivers to kind of hold back some of those high frequencies that peak above 7,000 kilohertz. Now, for any of my gaming friends that are out there watching this is nothing really new. We've kind of seen something similar to this in the VZR Model 1s within their drivers. Theirs go a little bit further. They got a lot of different separations there to really resonate how those sounds, the bass, the mids, and the highs are going to breathe out. So this isn't something completely new to us, maybe with the planar magnetic drivers, but again, we're familiar with this type of design being implemented to tweak the sound a bit. But the core sound of this headphones really backs up what Meze is saying. They wanted a sound that's a little bit easier to listen to, not incredibly sharp or bright, and a little bit warmer with detail. And they summed it up perfectly. That is what you get right here. This headphone is definitely warmer, especially if you're comparing it to something over here like the Empyrean 2s, which I don't want to say are like ear-piercing sharp. They're not Odyssey sharp by any means, but they are focused, I think, more on the highs. You get a lot more crispness over here, right? Over here on this, you still get detail, but going one to the other, I've been testing this a lot in the background. I'm very late for my review. It'll be coming soon. But coming from using this so much and then over to Lyric 2s, I'm like, holy smokes, like it really is much warmer than that. So I'm thinking like, okay, is it just the wood or what are they doing here? Is it the pads? So I tested out my 99 Classics, which we're on a different level here, right? We're using different drivers and stuff. But what I got here, shockingly, was come from the 99 Classics to these is, think about the 99 Classics boosted up a whole lot more. You're getting a lot more lively sound, more detail, a little bit more bass, and that clarity right from this. You're using planar drivers and everything, but you got that same type of vibe, that same type of profile, I would say. You know, going from the 99 Classics to the Empyrean 2s over here, it's night and day, right? Again, the detail and clarity over here is just wow. Over here, you still have that detail and clarity, but it is toned down a little bit, but you definitely have, I don't even want to say it's bass, that hard-hitting bass. It's definitely more of that mids, that warm feeling in there. It's not drowning anything out, but it is definitely softer and much easier to listen to, just like Meze stated. Right now I'm playing a whole lot of Helldivers 2 and dabbling a little bit more with some Destiny and a couple other games in the background there. And talking about the profile, I want to stick on Helldivers. It's chaotic. You got weapons, you got dialogue, you got so much going on in there. And you would think with the profile I just mentioned, with a lot of the mids, it's a little bit warm, like, that's going to be overdone for a game like that. Well, it really wasn't. Like, even though you had that bass and those mids kind of right there. I keep saying bass, but I want to focus a little bit more on mids than bass. But you still got that crispy dialogue, the bugs, and then your weapons and stuff. So I thought, okay, well, if I'm getting that there, what if I come over to Destiny, which is just, again, constant chaos, but a little bit more in your face, right? You got a whole lot of different sounds. And I thought it would be a little bit too full, a little bit too mid-heavy for Destiny, right? I like a lot of those different sounds of weapons and sword slashes in Destiny. And when I plugged these in and started playing some Destiny, I was pleasantly surprised it wasn't like that at all. You know, so don't catch me when I'm saying here like, oh, there's excessive basses. It's a lot warmer sound. It's overdone. It's not like that at all, especially going into chaotic games like that. Even right along with Diablo, it's not chaotic and excessively muddy or over full sound here. It is just straight up warmer and a softer sound. Now, the last topic I want to talk about in sound is one of my main passions, and that is music. Before gaming, before tech, or anything, it is music. One of my favorite bands, the White Stripes or Jack White, right? And let's focus on the White Stripes. There's a lot of highs in there, a lot of guitar solos, just a whole lot going on. His voice is higher pitched and everything. And the Lyric 2s were really nice to listen to that because, again, it kind of toned some of that down, softened it out a little bit, right? I'm not a big guitar solo type of person, right? And when you get that screech in there, I'm just kind of like, all right, let me tone it down a little bit here, or, let me move past it. And this made it manageable. Again, listening to that kind of stuff where you still got the detail, but it wasn't screechy or piercing. The same situation we got over in gaming. It was just really nice. It really was listening to that type of music. So as far as the sound of the Lyric 2s, I had a great experience with them for sure. They did everything I wanted. Is it my preferred sound profile? It is not. The Empyrean 2s are definitely my profile. I prefer highs. Many of you know in a lot of my headset videos, I prefer highs. Heck, the new Sony Pulse Elites focused on the highs. Audeze focused on the highs, right? That is just a sound profile I like. These are definitely a lot warmer and a lot softer. So if that's what you're looking for, that, like Meze stated, the easier listening experience, that's what you get right here, but still with that detail. I hope my take here was able to help you out and a little bit more relatable for you. If you got any other questions, please ask them right down in the comments. I love talking shop with audio. And again, even though I don't go about it that audiophile type of way, I hope you were able to relate with me, and hopefully this helped you out some bit. If it was, please hit that thumbs up, consider subscribing, because we have many great audio reviews on this channel, and I hope to see you around for those.